We are back after the Thanksgiving break with some good news finally stemming out of the American Legion's magazine that I want to highlight because as the new year rolls around, 2026, these one-day claim clinics are going to be back in action. And by knowing about them now, you can plan to attend. These things are awesome. And when I say one-day claim clinic, I mean it. You speak to your service officer. If you're at the American Legion, it's going to be an American Legion service officer. They submit your claims. Your claim will be processed right there on the spot by a team of claim processors, VSR. And then in the back, there's going to be these mobile C&P exams. And once your claim is processed, the exam is ordered, you just walk right on over to your C&P exam. Once the exam is complete, the exam is pushed back to the claims processors. Now, the regional office will have something set up for these one-day claim clinics. And that is how you can get your rating in one day. And even if it's not one day, if they're overloaded or whatever, it could be anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks. But I'm telling you this, it's a heck of a lot better than waiting for months and months. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a very short article out of the American Legion's magazine about this one-day claim clinic. It's extremely short. And then I'm going to show you how to find the claim clinics for 2026. Okay, so here we go. I can't zoom in more than this. I don't know why, but this is the American Legion's magazine, and this is going to be a very, very short, just a couple paragraphs, all right? Rodney Moore traveled from Germany to Tampa. Tampa was the national convention to be at a special claims clinic held during the national convention. I found out about it while listening to my man, Mr. CivDiv on YouTube. That's me. Said Moore, an Army paratrooper who served from 87 to 92. Here's this golden opportunity to get all these things you normally would get done in the VA that take a year, if not years. The American Legion and VA conducted the 6-day clinic for veterans at no cost. More than 300 attended, starting with an intake and consultation sessions to identify their specific needs. They met with accredited service officers, completed compensation and pension C&P exams, and received clear follow-up instructions on their claims. Depending on the case's complexity, updated disability ratings were issued. In FY24, American Legion service officers generated more than $21 billion in claims for veterans. Moore's claims for his back injury had been accepted, but VA denied a separate claim for his hips. The Legion Clinic's one-stop shop approach gave him hope. Every little victory feels good. Marine Corps veteran Mario Rivera came seeking help for a TBI, mental health, breathing, and sleep issues and pain. I'm really grateful for the American Legion being here, he said. Hopefully I get properly rated, whatever that may be, and keep getting care. Getting properly rated is the goal. Now, this means nothing to you if you don't know how to find these, because the word on the street doesn't travel far about these claim clinics, okay? All you have to do is type in the service organization, the American Legion, and it's at the National Convention, and then you want to put 2026 in there, okay? And I did not know this, but the American Legion's, this is the AI overview, the American Legion's 107th National Convention will take place in Louisville, Kentucky from August 28th to September 3rd, 2026. And yes, you could absolutely go to the American Legion website there, and you'll find the same information. Now, fun fact here, why I said I didn't know this, Louisville, Kentucky is where I was born and raised. My family is there. The VFW held a national convention there a couple years back. I'm going to see if I can go to this. If they would let me film, I would love to support and get the word out and also hang out with my family, right? So I'm putting this on my calendar right after I record this. But that's the American Legions, okay? There's others. Let's go to, we'll go back to Google. We can type in VFW National Convention 2026. Let's see what they have. So theirs is Reno, Nevada. Now you have to be careful with the VFW because they have like legal conventions. I'm not sure if that's the right name. They have other conventions. So what you want is the national convention. That's the 126. We don't want that. It seems like everything I see right now will be in Reno, Nevada. The location was changed from the original plan of Salt Lake City, Utah, and the dates were moved after schedule. So Reno, Nevada, July. DAV has one. DAV National Convention 2026. And you can see theirs is Orlando, Florida. Hey, if you want to discounted military / 100% P&T veteran tickets for Disney or Universal, whichever one, just go to your local MWR or Travel Leisure Center. You can hit up Orlando, hit up Disney and Orlando. That's August 1st to August 4th. And so those are the three. I'm sure there are more national conventions. Those are the three that always pop up on my radar. The American Legions, the VFWs, and DAV. I can tell you, I hope I can get a partnership, not even a paid partnership. I don't need that. Just someone to talk to at the American Legion that they would be okay with me walking around with a camera inside that convention. If that's the case, I'll attend. I'll put out some good news. I love these conventions. Okay. That is my hometown right there. I love these conventions. They're great for veterans, and you seriously get your claim rated in one day. Like, it's a win-win. Now, it is important to understand that the claim clinic's not magic. Okay, you still need evidence-based claims. You still need it. So if you're going for direct service connection, you must have direct evidence, which means evidence from your service treatment record, not optional. You got to have that, obviously, a current diagnosis, no brainer. And then the Nexus, which is going to be provided by the C&P examiner. Okay. That's direct. Then you have secondary. So if you're submitting a claim based on secondary theory, you got to have evidence, something saying that your X is caused by or aggravated by Y, right? So your migraines is secondary to your PTSD. If that's the case, what's the evidence for that, right? You got the current diagnosis of the migraines. That's great. But how is your PTSD, not Jim Bob's, not Smuckatelli's, how is your PTSD related to your migraines, and what's the evidence you're going to show for that? And you go down the list. Aggravation, TARA, that's a little bit different. MUCMI, 6-month chronicity criteria there. Presumptives are easy peasy. You go down the list on these theories of service connection. You provide the evidence. You bring that to these claim clinics. If I am traveling and I'm getting a hotel or whatever, I'm going to make sure, especially because I know about it well in advance, I'm going to have everything possible submitted to the VA and with me as I submit my claim at this claim clinic. If you're going to take advantage of this, really put the effort in to get your evidence, show up with your evidence, and call it a day. All right. Anyways, that's all I got. If you're heading to any of these conventions or you plan on it, let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, maybe I'll see you in my hometown, Louisville, Kentucky, for the American Legion's 2026 National Convention.